I don't need hookah for this video. Something I got to thinking about when I was playing Darksiders, and as I told you, the game glitched up on me, and I emailed Vigil demanding compensation for a faulty game. It got me to thinking about something that hasn't been in video games for quite some time. I'm talking since early PS2 days, even late PS1. It's been on my mind for a while, but only after that did I get the motivation to do a video about it. Where the fuck is our cheat codes? It occurs to me that no games nowadays have cheat codes. Now, I know this has a lot to do with the fact that the gaming genre is different now. Back in the old days, we used to have lives, and, not lives like real lives. I have a real life, but most of you gamers don't. My point is, we used to have these lives where, we would die, and after all those lives were depleted, we would have to start over from the first ever level. So infinite lives was needed. Nowadays we have save points and manual saves, and personally I think manual saves are better than save points, but I digress. My point is that now we don't need lives, but that doesn't stray from the fact that we still need cheat codes sometimes. Sometimes there is just something that you cannot tackle. It doesn't matter how hard you try. It doesn't matter, how good you are. Some people just can't handle certain barriers. They can't handle certain obstacles. And there's no reason, if they paid for the game, why they should not be able to complete it and see it in its entirety. So, cheat codes exist for the consumer. They exist for the person that paid for their game and want to see the whole thing. I think that's a reasonable demand. They also deserve cheat codes because it's fun. Maybe they don't want to struggle and bust their ass trying to defeat an enemy or get to the next level. Maybe they just want to breeze through it. That should be their choice. They paid $60 for the game. It would stand to reason that you give them everything they want right there. If some people want a challenge, go for it. That's your choice. But don't tell me that I have to ascribe to some higher standard, because I'm reading a blog about it right now. This was years ago, but this guy says, I use cheat codes sometimes on StarCraft and Warcraft 3. Now, truthfully, I'm a bit iffy about cheats. If you just want to fool around, that's fine. I did Vice City quite a bit. But if you were using cheats to beat the game, I don't know. I just feel it's rather dishonest. What do you care? Is it your game? Does it affect you? If they're cheating on multiplayer, okay, but what does it matter to you if they're cheating? We live in a pro-choice society where people can have gay butt sex and abortions and conceivably can do drugs. Most of us think drugs should be legal. But you're going to tell me that we can't have cheat codes in a goddamn video game because it's dishonest? Are you kidding me? So, as he goes on, he's talking about how it's not honorable to use cheat codes. What the fuck do you care? You paid $60. For $60, I am not being honorable. I'm getting that out there. Now, I'm going to need to make a part 2 because I'm sure this has almost been 10 minutes. And this is a big issue because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the gaming community. Cheat codes do not hurt the game at all. Even if you worry about achievements, and I'll get into that in the next video. But, I'll just get into it in the next video because I don't know how long.